American University Room Mechanics production of King Lear. My name is Ryan Mace, I'm the director of this show. Before we begin, I'd like to make a few announcements. First of all, please turn off your cell phones now so they don't go off during the show. Additionally, actors will be using the aisles at this point here, so please clear all feet and bags from this aisle or this door right here. Additionally, the programs you have, take a good look at them, they're very funny. However, we have a very limited supply, so please return them to our, we're going to have some waiting with a box at the exit. Please return to the box so we can recycle for future productions and we don't run out. Additionally, I'd like to thank you thanks to the tech crew for this show. Lighting, sound, makeup, run crew, they've all been a huge help in that listening program. They are amazing and we appreciate what they do. This show is in 2 acts. The first act is about 9 minutes long, and then there will be a 10 to 15 minute intermission followed by a 50-minute second act. Additionally, I would like to inform you the show comes with a trigger warning. If you are made upset by blood, mutilation, suicide, spousal abuse, or you know what? Yeah, blood, mutilation, intense violence, spousal abuse, or suicidal feelings, please take this moment to leave the theater. Thank you very much, and please enjoy the show.
But now in the division of the kingdom, it appears not which of the dukes he values most. For curiosity and neither can make choice of either's moiety.
Is not this your son, my lord?
Oh, his breeding, ma'am, have been in my charge. I've so often blushed to acknowledge him that now I embrace to it.
I cannot conceive you.
Oh, ma'am, this fellow's mother could, whereupon she grew round-wombed, and had indeed, ma'am, a son for her cradle, ere she had a husband for her bed. You smell a fault?
I cannot wish the fault undone, the issue of it being so proper.
But I have, ma'am, a son by order of law, some year elder than this, who is yet no dearer to my account, though this knave came something saucily into the world. Yet was his mother fair. There was good sport at his making. No horsing must be acknowledged. Do you know this noble lady yet?
No, my lord.
My lady of Kent. Remember her hereafter as my honorable friend.
My services to your ladyship.
I must love you and sue to know you better.
I shall study deserving. Know that we have divided our kingdom in 3, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we unburthened crawl toward death. But that said, which of our 3 daughters shall we say doth love us most, that we our greatest bounty may extend where nature doth with merit challenge? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I love you more than words can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, liberty. Beyond can you value rich or bare, no less than life with grace, health, beauty, honor. As much much as child e'er loved or father e'er found. Beyond all manner of so much, I love you.
What shall Cordelia do? Love and be silent?
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forests and chaplains rich, with plenteous rivers and wide-skirted meads, we make thee lady. To thine Albany's issue be this perpetual. And now, our second daughter, dearest Regan, wife of Cornwall, speak.
Sir, I am made of the self-same metal that my sister is, and prize me at her worth. In my true heart, I find she names my very deed of love. Only, she comes too short. That I profess myself an enemy to all other joys, which the most precious square of sense possesses, and find that I am alone felicitate in your dear highness' love.
Then, poor Cordelia, and yet not so, since I am sure my love is more richer than my tongue.
To thee and thine hereditary ever, take this ample third of our kingdom, no less in space, validity, or pleasure than that conferred on Goneril. And now, our joy, although the last, not the least, what will you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Come, speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing will come from nothing, child. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond. No more, no less.
Mend thy words a little, Cordelia, lest it mar your fortunes.
Good, my lord. You have begot me, bred me, loved me. And I return those duties as a right fit, obey you, love you, and most honor you.
So young and yet so untender.
So young, my lord, and true.
Let it be so then, thy truth. Here I disclaim all my paternal cares, propinquity and property of blood, and as a stranger from my heart and me, hold this from thee forever!
No, good my liege!
Be spent! Come not to be the dragon in his wrath! I loved her most, and thought to set my age on her kind nursery. Hence will avoid my sight. So be my grave, my peace, as here I give her father's heart from her. With my two daughters' dowers, digest this third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her. I do invest you jointly with all of my powers, preeminence, and all the large effects that troop with majesty. Only we shall retain the name and all the additions to a king, the sway, revenue, execution of the rest. This confirmed, part betwixt you, this coronet.
Royal Lear, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master followed, as the great patron thought on in my prayers.
The bow is bent and drawn, naked from the shaft.
Let it fall, rather, though the fork invade the region of my heart. Be Kent unmannerly when Lear is mad. What wilt thou do, old man? Thinkest thou that duty shall have dread to speak when power to flattery bows? To plainness honors bound when majesty stoops to folly. Reverse thy doom, and in thy best consideration check this piteous rashness. Answer my lads, my judgment. Thy youngest daughter does not love thee least, nor those empty-hearted whose low sound revert no hollowness.
Peace on thy Kent, life no more.
My life I never held but as a pawn to wage against thy enemies, nor fear to lose it thy safety being the
Oh,
most.
hear me, miscancer!
Oh, do! Kill my physician and the fee bestow upon thy foul disease, or whilst I can bend clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee Lear does evil!
Oh, hear me, recreant, all thine allegiance here! Since thou deceit to make us break our vow, which we just never get, and with strained pride to come between our sentence and our power, which nor our place nor our minds can bear, our potency made good, take thy reward. Turn thy hated back, upon our kingdom, if thy banished trunk be found again within our domains, that moment is thy death. Away, by Jupiter, it shall not be revoked.
Fare thee well, king. Since thus thou wilt appear, freedom is hence, banishment is here. The gods to their shelter take thee, dear maid, who is most justly thinkest and most rightly said. And may your large speeches prove that large effects may spring from words of love. Thus Kent bids you all adieu. She'll shape her old course the country new.
We have no such daughter, nor do we ever expect to see that face of ours again. Therefore go, without our love, our grace, our benefit.
The jewels of our father with washed eyes Cordelia leaves you. Use well, our father, to your professed bosoms I commit him. But yet, alas, stood I within his grace, I would prefer him to a better place. So farewell to you both.
Prescribe not us our duty. You have obedience scanted, and are well worth the ones you have wanted.
Time shall unfold what plated cunning hides. Who cover fault at last, shame them do rise. Well may you prosper.
Sister, it is not a little I have to say of what most nearly appertains to us both. I think our father will hence tonight.
That's most certain. And with you, next month with us.
You see how full of change his age is. The observation we have made of it hath not been little. He always loved our sister most. With what poor judgment he hath now cast her off now appears most grossly.
'Tis the infirmity of his age, which he hath ever but slenderly known himself.
The best and soundest of his age hath been but rash. Therefore we must seek to receive from his age not alone the imperfections of long and glad condition, but therewithal the unruly waywardness that the infirm and choleric years bring with them.
Such unconstant starts are we like to have from him, as this of Kent's banishment.
Pray, let's it together. If our father carry authority with such dispositions as he bears, this last surrender of his will but offend us.
We shall further think on it.
We must do something, and then eat.
Exeunt. Thou, nature, art my goddess. To thy law my services are bound. Yet wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom, and allow the curiosity of nations to deprive me, for that I am some 12 or 14 moonshine lad with brother? But why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as compact, my mind is generous, and my shape is true, as honest madam's issue. Why brand they us with base, bastard, base? Who, in lusty stealth of nature, take more composition than doth, within a dull, stale, tired bed, and go to creating a whole tribe of thoughts, hot with sleep and wake? Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. My father's love is to the bastard Edmund, and as for the legitimate, if I were legitimate, well then, my legitimate, if this matter speed, and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow. I prosper. Now, gods, stand up for bastards.
Kent banished thus in the kingdom tonight, subscribed his power, confined to exhibition, all this done upon the gad. And now, what news?
So please, your lordship, none.
Why so earnestly seek you to put up that letter?
I know no news, my lord.
Of what paper were you reading?
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing. Calling nothing hath not such need to hide itself. But come, come, see, if it be nothing, I shall not need spectacles.
I beseech you, sir, pardon me. It is a letter from my brother, which I have not all o'erread, but in the part I have, I find it not fit for your o'erlooking.
Let's see.
I shall offend either to detain or give it. The contents, as I understand them, are to blame.
Give me the letter, sir.
I hope, for my brother's sake, that he wrote this as just an essay or taste of my virtue.
If our father would sleep till I waked him, you should have his fortune forever and live the beloved of your brother, Edgar. My son Edgar, had ye a hand to write this, a heart and a brain to breed it in? When came this to you? Who brought it?
It was not brought to me, my lord. There's the kind of it. I found it thrown in my closet.
You know the character to be your brother's.
If the matter were good, my lord, I durst swear it were his, but in respect to that, I fain think it not.
It is his.
But in his hand, my lord, but is his heart in it?
Has he never heretofore sounded you in this business?
No, my lord, never. But I have heard him oft maintain that sons of perfect age and fathers declining, that the father should be as word to the son, and the son manage his revenue.
His very opinion in the letter. Abominable, brutish, and worse than brutish villain. Oh, villain, oh, apprehend him. Where is he?
I do not well know, my lord, but if it shall please you to suspend your indignation against him until you may derive from him better testimony of his intent, you shall run further course, where if you proceed against him violently, mistaking his purpose, you would make a great gap in your honor, and shake to very pieces the heart of his obedience. I dare pawn down my life that he hath wrote this, but to feel out my affections for your honor, and to no further pretense of danger.
Think you so?
If your honor judge it meet, I shall place you where you shall hear us confer of this, and by auricular assurance have your satisfaction, and by no further delay than this very evening.
He cannot be such a monster.
Nor is not, to be sure.
To his father, that so tenderly and entirely loves him. Edmund, seek out this villain. Wind me into him. Frame the business after your own wisdom. I would unstate myself in a due resolution.
I shall seek him, sir, presently. Convey the business as I shall not find means fit, and acquaint you with all.
These eclipses of the sun and moon portend no good to us. Yet nature reasons it thus, and thus yet nature finds itself scourged by secret effects. That love cools, friendships fall off, brothers divide, in countries mutinies, in cities discord, in palaces treason, and the bond cracked twixt son and father. This villain of mine comes under this prediction. There's father against son. The king falls from bias of nature. There's father against child. We've seen the best of our time. Machinations, hollowness, treachery, and all ruinous disorders follow us disquietly to our graves. Find out this villain, Edmund. It will lose thee nothing. The noble can banish her offense, honesty. 'Tis strange.
This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in fortune, oft in the serpent of our own behavior, we make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and the stars, as if we were villains by necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, knaves, thieves, and treacherers by spherical predominance, liars, cheats, and adulterers by enforced obedience of planetary influence, and all that we are evil in with of divine thrusting on. An admirable evasion of the whoremaster man to leave his goatish disposition at the charge of a star. My father compounded with my mother under the dragon's tail, and my nativity was under Ursa Major. So it follows I am rough and lecherous. Tut, I should have been that I am had the maidenliest star in the firmament twinkled on my bastardizing.
How now, Brother Edmund? What serious contemplation are you in?
I'm thinking, dear brother, of a prediction I read the other day. What should follow these eclipses?
You trouble yourself about that?
I promise you, the effects he writes of succeed unhappily. Of unnaturalness between father and child, death, dearth, disillusions of ancient amities, menaces and maledictions against kings and nobles, divisions of state, needless diffidences, Disillusions of cohorts, nuptial breaches, I know but not.
Tell me, how long have you been the Secretary Astronomical?
Come. When so did my father rest?
Why? The night gone by?
And split you with him?
2 hours together.
And parted you in good company. Found you no displeasure in him by word account.
None at all.
Bethink yourself wherein you may have offended him, and at my entreaty forbear his presence until some little time hath qualified the heat of this displeasure, which at this moment so rageth in it that this mischief of your person would scarcely allay it.
Some villain has gone wrong.
That's my fear. Have a content forbearance, and, as I say, retire with me to my lodging, from whence I will fitly bring you to hear my lordship speak. Here ye go. I advise you to the best, and I have told you all I've seen and heard, but frankly nothing like the image and horror of it.
Shall I hear from you anon?
Yes, I do serve you in this business. A father credulous, and a brother noble, whose nature is so far from doing harms that he suspects me none, and on whose foolish honesty my practice is right easy. I see your business. Let me, not by birth, have lands by wit. All with these means that I can fashion fit.
Exit heaven.
Did my father strike my poor girl for chiding his fool?
Yes, ma'am.
By day and night he wrongs me. Every hour he flashes into one gross crime or other that sets us all at odds. I'll not endure it. He upbraids us at every turn. I'll not speak with him. Say I am sick. If you come scant of former services, you shall do well. The fault of it I'll answer. He's coming, ma'am. Put on what weary negligence you will, I'll have it come to question. If he dislike it, let him to our sister, whose mind and mine I know in this are one, not to be overruled. Idle old man, that would still manage those authorities that he had given away. Now by my life old fools are babes again. They must be used with checks and flatteries when they are seen abused.
My good intent may carry through itself to that full issue for which I raised my likeness. Now, banished Kent, if thou canst serve where thou dost stand condemned, so may it come. Thy master, whom thou lovest, shall find thee full of labors.
How now? What art thou? What dost thou profess?
A woman, sir. I do profess to be no less than I seem. To serve him truly that will put me in his trust, to love him that is honest, to fight when I cannot choose, and to eat no fish.
What art thou?
A very honest-hearted fellow, sir, and as poor as the king.
If thou be as poor for a subject as he is for a king, thou art poor enough already. But what wouldst thou do?
Service.
Who wouldst thou serve?
You.
Dost thou know me, fellow?
No, sir, but you have that in your countenance which I would fain call master.
Why, what's that?
Authority.
What services canst thou do?
I can ride, run, bar a curious tale in telling it, and deliver a plain message bluntly. That which men are fit for, I am qualified in. And the best of me is diligence.
How old art thou?
Not so young, sir, to love a man for singing, nor so old to dote on him for any one thing.
Follow me then. sir. Where is my fool? Ah, you, sirrah, come hither. Where is our daughter?
Sir, please, you...
What sayest the fellow? Call it, one, call back! You think the world's asleep. How now, where is that mongrel dog?
She says, my lord, your daughter is not well.
Why came the slave not back when I called her?
Sir, she answered me in the roundest manner. She would not.
She would not.
My lord, to my judgment, your highness is not entertained without ceremonious affection as you are wont. There's a great abatement of kindness appears in the general dependence, as in the duke himself also. And your daughter?
Sayest thou so?
I beseech thee, pardon me, my lord, if I be mistaken, but my duty cannot be silent if I think your highness wrong.
Nay, but thou but rememberest me of mine own conception. I have perceived of late a most faint neglect, which I had rather put on my more jealous curiosity, but I will look further into it. But where is my fool, my knave? I have not seen him these 2 days now.
Since my young lady's going, sir, the fool hath much pined away.
No more of that. I have much marked it. Oh, you, sirrah! Yes, you. Come you hither, madam. Who am I, madam?
My lady's father.
My lady's father. My lord's knave, you horse and dog, you slave, you cur!
I am none of these, my lord. I beseech your pardon.
Do you dare bandy looks with me, you rascal?
I will not be struck, my lord.
Lord Kent, neither, you base football player.
Oh, thou dost me good service, and I'll love thee.
Stand, you slave. Strike, Will, strike. I'll teach you to bend looks. Have you wisdom? Go to! So.
How dost my pretty knave, my fool, how dost thou?
Sirrah, you are best paid my coxcomb.
Why, fool?
Why, for taking one's part that's out of favor. Nay, thou canst not smile to win sick, that I'll catch hold shortly, but there, take my coxcomb. Why, this fellow banished 2 one's daughter and did the 3rd a blessing against his will. Well, thou following, thou must needs wear my coxcomb. How now, uncle, when I had 2 coxcombs and 2 daughters?
Take heed, sirrah, the whip.
Truth, the dog must the kennel, but he must be whipped out when Lady the Brat may stand by the fire and speak.
A pestilent gall to me.
Sirrah, I'll teach thee a speech.
Do.
Mark it, uncle. Have more than thou showest, speak less than thou knowest, lend less than thou owest, write more than thou goest, learn more than thou trowest, fetch less than thou throwest, and leave thy drink in thy oar, and keep in the door, and thou shalt have more than 2 tens to a score.
This is nothing, fool.
Can you make no use of nothing, uncle?
Nay, my boy, thou can make nothing out of nothing.
Prithee, tell him so much the rent of his land comes to, he will not believe a fool.
A bitter fool.
Dost thou know the difference, my boy, between a bitter fool and a sweet fool?
No, my boy, teach me.
The Lord that counseled thee to give away thy land, come face him here by me. Do thou for him stand. The sweet and bitter fool will presently appear, the one in the motley here, the other found out there.
Dost thou call me fool, boy?
What? All thy other titles thou hast given away. That thou was born with.
This is not altogether fool, my lord.
No, faith. Lords and great men will not let me. If I had a monopoly out, they'd take part on it. The ladies, too, they will not let me have all fool to myself. They'll be snatching. For a fool's had ne'er less wits in a year, for wise men are grown foppish. They know not how their wits to wear, their manners are so apish.
But when, sirrah, were you so wont to be full of songs?
I have used it, uncle, ever since thou madest thy daughters thy mothers. For when thou gavest them the rod and pulled down thine own breeches, then they for sudden joy did weep, and I for sorrow that such a king should label be, and all the fools among. Prithee, uncle, keep the schoolmaster
And thou, none to my fool, will have thee whipped.
Oh, and murder what again thou and thy daughters are. They'll have me whipped for speaking true, thou have me whipped for lying, and sometimes I'm whipped for holding my peace. I'd rather be any kind of thing than a fool. Yet I'm not to be humble.
Ah, good morrow, daughter. Why wearest thou that frontlet on? Methinks thou art too much of late in the frown.
Thou wast a pretty fellow when thou hadst no need to care for her frowning. Now, thou art an O, without a figure. I am better than thou art now. I am a fool. Thou art nothing. Yes, forsooth, I will hold my tongue, so your face bids me know you say nothing. Mum, he that keeps the crust on the ground, where you won't have one stone. That's a shield.
This, you are all licensed fool, but ugly. Your insolent retinue do hourly carp and quarrel, breaking forth in rank and not be endured riots. I have thought, sir, by making this known unto you to have found safer dress, but now grow fearful by what you yourself too late have spoke and done, that you put on this course by your allowance, which if you should, the fault would not escape censure, nor the redress of sleep, which in tender of a wholesome weal, what might in their working do you that offense which else were shame, that then necessity will call discreet proceeding.
Are you not our daughter?
Come, come, sir, I would you would make good use of that wisdom whereof I know you are fraught, and put away these dispositions that of late transform you from what you rightly are.
Then who is it that can tell me who I am? This is not Lear. Does Lear walk thus, talk thus? Where are his eyes? Oh, either his notions are weakened, his discerning's lethargy. Wait, 'tis waking? Oh, 'tis not so. Who is it that can tell me who I am?
Lear's shadow.
I would fain learn that. For by all the marks of sovereignty, knowledge, reason, I would be false persuaded that I was possessed of daughters.
Which they will make an obedient father.
This admiration, sir, is much of the savor of other your new praise. I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright. As you are old and reverend, you should be wise.
Darkness and devils, thou degenerate bastard! But I'll not trouble thee. Farewell, for I have yet a daughter left.
You strike my people, and your disordered rabble makes servants of their betters.
Oh, sir, are you come? Is it your will, sir? Come, speak. Oh, ingratitude, thou marble-hearted fiend! Thou showest worse in the child than in the sea monster.
Pray, sir, be patient.
Oh, most small fault, how ugly didst thou in Cordelia show. Oh, that like an engine wrenched my frame of nature from its fixed place, drew up all love from my heart, and added to the goal. Oh, Lear, Lear, Lear. Beat at thy gate, then let thy judgment out and thy folly in.
My lord, I am guiltless as I am ignorant of what hath moved you.
My lord, it may be so. Hear me, nature. Hear, dear goddess, hear. Suspend thy purpose, if thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful. Into her womb convey sterility. Dry up in her the organs of increase, and from her delicate body never spring a babe to honor her. If she must keep, create her a child of spleen, that it may live and be a thwart this nature torment to her. Oh, let it fret channels in her cheeks, let it snap wrinkles into her brow of youth, let it turn all her mother's pains and benefits to laughter and contempt, that she may know how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to her thankless child. Away!
The brother of the world comes.
Never afflict yourself to know the cause, but let that dotage that he has give his disposition scope.
Oh, I am ashamed to know that you can shake my manhood thus, that these hot tears which break from me perforce should make thee worth them. Oh, you old fond eyes, laws again, and cast you with the water thou losest to temper clay. Yea, is it come to this? Then let it be so, for I have yet a daughter left, who I am sure is kind and comfortable. And when she shall hear this of thee, with her nails shall flay thy wolvish visage, and I shall resume that shape for which thou didst think I threw off forever. Thou shalt, I'll warrant thee.
Did you mark that, my lord?
You cannot be so partial, Goneril. To the great
Take it! What Oswald Ho? And you, sir! Learn Nathan, fool! Away! After your master!
Oh, knuckle here, Terry, take the fool with thee. Oh, if Boston has caught her, and such a daughter is sure to the slaughter. After by the halter, so the fool follows after.
Each dream, every buzz, each complaint, dislike, fancy, he may guard his dotage with their powers and hold our lives at mercy. What Oswald!
Or you may fear too far.
Safer than trust too far. Let me still take away the harms I fear rather than fear still to be taken. I know he's cold. What he hath uttered, I have writ my sister. If she sustain him after I have shown the unfitness, what a fool! Will you read that letter to my sister?
Yes, ma'am.
Take you some company, and wait a horse. Inform her full of my particular fear, and thereto add such reasons of your own as make him pact it more. Get you going? And hasten your return. No, my lord. This milky gentleness and course of yours, though I condemn not, yet under pardon, you are much more a task for want of wisdom than praised for harmful mildness.
How far your eyes may pierce, I cannot tell. Striving to better, oft we mar what's well.
Reason.
Thou goest now to letters with Gloucester. Inform my daughter there no more of their contents from that which thou dost know, than what comes from demand out of the letter. If thy diligence be not speedy, I'll be there for thee.
I will not sleep, my lord, till I have delivered your letter.
If a man's brains feel, but we're not in danger of pipes.
Aye, boy.
Then prithee, be merry, thy wit shall ne'er go sunshine. Shalt see thy own daughter, will you be just as kindly? For though she's like this, as it cracks to an apple, yet I can tell what I can tell.
What canst thou tell, boy?
That she will taste like this, as a crab does to a crab. Well, thou canst tell where one's nose stands in the middle of one's face.
No?
Why to keep one's eyes on either side's nose? That other man can't smell out, he may spy into.
I did her wrong.
Canst thou tell how an oyster makes its shell?
No.
Or neither I. But I can tell why a snail has a house.
Why?
To keep his head in, and not to give it away to his daughters. And leave thy horns without a case.
Oh, I will forget my nature. O most kind of father! How now, are our horses ready?
Thine asses are run about them. The reason why the 7 stars are only 7 is a pretty reason.
Because they are not 8.
Yes, indeed. Thou wouldst make a good fool.
Oh, to take it again perforce. Monster ingratitude.
If thou wert my fool uncle, I'd have thee beaten for being old before thy time.
How's that?
Thou should not have been old before thou hadst been wise.
Oh, let me not be mad. Not mad. Sweet heaven, keep me in my temper. I would not be mad. How now? Are our horses ready?
Ready, my lord.
Come, boy.
She that's a maid now, and that's in my departure. Shall not be a maid long, lest things be cut short. Exit food.
You could be here tonight. This weaves itself perforce into my business. My father hath set guard to take my brother. I have but one thing of a queasy question, which I must act. Bring this unfortunate word! Brother, a word! Descend! Brother, I say! Oh, sir, fly this place. Intelligence has been given where you are hid, but you have the good advantage of the night. Have you nothing said against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming now, in the night, in the haste, and Regan with him. Have you said nothing upon his part against the Duke of Cornwall? I swear on it, not a word! I hear my father coming. Fly! So farewell. You know, some blood on me would be good to be. Father! Father, stop! Stop! No help!
Edmund, where's the villain?
Here he stood in the shadows, his sharp sword out, mumbling wicked charms, conjuring the moon to stand us bitches.
But where is he?
Look, sir, I bleed!
Edmund, where's the villain?
Fled this way, sir, when by no means...
Pursue him! Oh, go after him! When by no means what?
Persuade me to the murder of your lordship. But I told him that the venging gods against parasites did all their thunders bend, spoke with how strong and manifold the child is bound to the father. Sir, in fine, seeing how low the opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose, in fell motion with prepared sword, he charges home my unprovided body, legs to mine arm. But when he saw my best alarmed spirits, bold in the quarrel's right, and roused to the encounter, or by the ghastly by the noise I made, full suddenly he fled.
Let him fly far. Not in this land shall he remain uncut. The Duke, my master, my worthy arch and patron, comes tonight. By his authority I will proclaim it that he which finds him shall deserve our thanks, bringing that murderous coward to the stake. He which conceals him, death. All ports, all bar the villain shall not escape me. The Duke must grant me that. Besides, his portrait will I spread forward, that all the kingdom may have to note of him and of my lands. Loyal and natural boy, I'll work the means to make thee king.
How now, my noble friend? Since I come hither, which I can call but now, I have heard strange news.
If it be true, all vengeance comes too short to pursue the offender. How does my lord?
My old heart is cracked. It's cracked.
What? Did he whom my father named seek your life? Your Edgar?
Madam, shame would have it hid.
Was he not companion with my father?
I know not, madam. 'Tis too bad. It's too bad.
Yes, madam, he was of that consort.
No marvel then, though he were ill-affected, 'tis he has put on the old man's death, to have the expense and waste of his revenues. I have this present evening from my sister and well informed of them, and with such cautions that if he come to sojourn at my house, I'll not be there.
Nor I, assure thee. Edmund, I hear you have shown your father a child like this.
'Twas my duty, sir.
If he be taken, then he shall never more be feared of doing harm. Make your purpose, let my strength you please. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedience doth this instance much commend itself, you shall be ours. Natures of such deep trust we shall much need. You we first seize on.
I shall serve you, sir. Truly. However,
You know not why we came to visit you.
Thus, out of season, threading dark-eyed night, occasions, noble Gloucester, of some poise, wherein we must have use of your advice. Our father gave rid of differences, which at least thought it fit to answer from our home. Our good old friend, lay comforts to your bosom, and bestow upon us your needful counsel, which craves the instant use.
I I serve you, madam. Your graces are right welcome.
Excellent.
Good dawning to thee, friend. Art of this house.
I,
Where may we set our horses?
in the mire, greedy.
If thou lovest me, tell me.
I love thee not.
Then I care not for thee.
Fellow, if I had thee in Lipsbury Penfold, I'd make thee care for me.
Why dost thou use me thus? I know thee not.
Fellow, I know thee.
What dost thou know me for?
A knave, a rascal, an eater of broken meats, a base, proud, shallow, beggarly, three-suited, filthy, 100-pound worsted stocking knave, a lily-livered, action-taking, super-serviceable, finical rogue, one drunken herring slave, one that looks be a bawd in way of good service, but are nothing short of the composition of pander, coward, beggar, and daughter and heir of a mongrel bitch! One who I will be to the clamorous whining, if thou's nice, least syllable of thy addition.
Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou? Dost to rail on one that neither known of thee nor knows thee?
What a brazen-faced varlet art thou to deny thou knowest me! Oh, draw, you rascal, for though 'tis night, yet the moon shines, will make a sop of the moonshine of thee. Draw, you cleanly barbermonger, draw!
Away, I have nothing to do with thee.
Draw, you rogue. You come with letters against the king, and take Benedict the puppet's part against the royalty of her father. Draw, you rascal! Come your ways! No.
What is the matter?
Messages from our sister and the king.
What is your difference? Speak!
I am scarce in breath, my lord.
Oh, no wonder you have so bestirred your valor. Coward! Nature disclaims in thee a tailor-made me!
Thou art a strange fellow. A tailor make a woman.
I, a tailor, sir. A stone-cutter or painter would not have made her so ill, though he had been but 2 hours at the trade.
Speak yet. How grew your quarrel?
This ancient ruffian, sir, whose life I have spared at the suit of her great hair.
My lord, I will doff this mortar into jakes and double while the jakes are. Oh, spare my gray hair, you
Peace
wet
or rob, you beastly knave. Know you no reverence?
I, sir, but anger hath a privilege.
Why art thou angry?
That such a knave as this should wear a sword who wears no honesty. Such smiling robes as these, like rats, off bite the holy cords of twain, which are too entranced to unloose. Smooth every passion which in the nature of their lords rebel. Bring oil to fire, snow to their colder moods. Renege, affirm, and turn their halcyon beaks against the gale and merry of their masters, knowing not, like dogs, but Smile you my speeches as I were a fool. Goose, if I had been Sarah's plain, I'd drive thee cackling home to Camelot.
Why art thou mad, old fellow?
No contraries hold more antipathy than I and such a knave.
Why dost thou call her knave? What is her offense?
Her countenance likes me not.
No more perchance does mine nor hers.
Sir, 'tis my occupation to be plain. I have seen better faces in my time than I see on any shoulders that stand before me.
This is some fellow who, having been praised for bluntness, doth affect a saucy roughness and constrains the garb quite from her nature. She cannot flatter. She of an honest mind and plain, she must speak truth, and they will take it, so if not, she be plain. These kinds of knaves I know, which in this plainness harbor more craft and more corrupter ends than 20 silly duckings that stretch their duties nicely.
Sir, in good sooth, in sincere verity, under the great allowance of your great aspect, under the radiant wreath on flickering Phoebus's front.
What meanst thou?
To go on my dialect, which you discommend so much. I know, sir, I am no flatterer. She that beguiled you
thou give her?
I did not give her any. The police came her master very late to strike me upon her misconstruction, while she, conjunct and flattering her displeasure, tripped me from behind, being insulted, railed, and put upon her such a great deal of a man, that worthy her got praises for the king, for her attempting who was self-subdued, in the fleshing of this dread exploit, drew on me here again.
No rogues and cowards, but
Thou ancient knave, thou reverend braggart, I will teach you.
Oh, teach me not. I am too old to learn. Call not your stocks for me. I serve the king on whose employment I will sit here. You shall do. Too small respect, show too bold malice against the grace and person of my master, stalking his messenger.
Fetch forth the stocks, as I have life and honor, there shall she sit till noon.
Till noon, till night, my lord, and all night too.
I may be part of your father's dog. You will not use me thus, madam.
Being his knave, I
She is the same color thou our sister spoke of.
Come, my good lord. Away.
Good king that must approve the common song. Thou out of heaven's benediction comest towards the warm sun. Approach thy beacon to this underglobe, that by thy comfortable beams I may peruse this letter. All weary and o'erwrought, take vantage, heavy eyes, not to behold this shameful lodging. Fortune, good night. Smile once more. Turn thy wheel.
I heard myself proclaim, and by the happy hollow of this tree escaped on. No port is safe, no place. That knowledge is most unusual diligence does not attend my teeth. Well, I will escape. I will preserve myself, and take the basest, most lowest shape that ever pen where in contempt of man turned to beast. This country is giving me proof and precedent of bedlam beggars who, with roaring voices, strike in their numb and mortified pale arms. Pins, wooden pricks, nails, sprigs of rosemary, and with these horrible things, sometimes from low farms, sheep cots and mills, sometimes with lunatic bands, sometimes with prayers, thirst and charity. Poor Turleygood. Poor Tom. That's something yet. Edgar. I'm nothing yet.
"'Tis strange that they would so depart from home and not return me my messenger.
Hail to thee, noble master!
Shivers from garters. But horses are tied by the heads, dogs and bears by the necks, monkeys by the loins, and people by the legs. When a woman's over lusty legs, then she wears golden nether stocks.
Who is it that has so mistook thy place as to set thee here?"
It is both he and she, sir, your son and daughter.
"No,
Yes.
no, they durst not, they would not, could not. 'Tis worse than murder to do upon respect such violent outrage. Resolve thee with all modest haste what thou mightest have done to deserve or they to impose this coming from us."
My lord, when at their home, whose welcome I perceived had already poisoned mine, seeing the very fellow that displayed so saucily of late against your highness, I drew. She raised the house with loud and coward cries, and your son and daughter found this trespass worth the shame which here it suffers.
Oh, this matter swells up toward my heart. Hysterica passio went down. Now climb in sorrow, thy elements below. But where is this daughter now?
With the earl, sir, here within. Oh, how chanced the king came with so small a train?
And that question had thou set in the stocks, and thou hast well deserved it.
Why, fool?
will set thee to school to an end, to teach thee that no laboring in the winter. For all men who follow their noses are led by their eyes, but blind men, and there's not a nose among 20 that can smell him who's stinking. What a great wheel rolls down the hill, but let go thy hold, unless it break thy neck with following it. But the great one that goes up the hill, let him draw thee after. When a wise man gives thee better counsel, give me mine back, and I would have none but knaves follow it, since a fool gives it. The sir which serves and seeks for gain, follows but for warn, will pack when it begins to rain, and leave thee in the storm. But I will tarry, the fool will stay, and let the wise man fly. The knave turns fool that runs away, the fool no knave for die.
Where learned you this, fool?
Not in the stocks, fool.
Deny they to speak with me. They are sick, they are weary, they have traveled all the night. These are mere fetches, the very images of revolt and flying off. Fetch me a better answer.
My dear lord, you know the fiery quality of the Duke, how fixed and unremovable he is in his own course.
Vengeance, plague, death, confusion, fiery? What quality, oh? Gloucester, Gloucester, Gloucester. The king would speak with the Duke of Cornwall.
Aye, my good lord, I have informed them so.
You informed them? Dost thou understand me, man?
I know, sir.
The king would speak with the Duke of Cornwall and his wife. The dear father would with his daughter speak, command her service. Inform them so? Oh, my breath and blood, fiery! Well, fiery, the fiery Duke! Oh, you go tell the hot Duke that... Nay, but not yet. Maybe he is not well. Infirmity does still neglect all office whereto our health is bound. We are not ourselves when nature, being oppressed, commands the mind to suffer with the body. I'll forbear and fallen out with my more headier will to let the indisposed and sickly fit take for the sound man. No, death on my state! This act of the Duke and her persuades me that their actions are but promotions only. Get me my servant forth. Go, and bid them come and hear me. Now, presently! Go! Bid them come and hear me, or at the chamber door I'll beat the drum till the cry sleep to death! Oh, me, my heart, my rising heart, down. Good morrow to you both.
Hail to your grace.
Glad to see your highness.
Regan, I think you are. I know I have good reason to think so. Why, if thou shouldst not be glad, I would divorce thee from thy mother's tomb, sepulchring an adulteress. Oh, Regan, your sister's not. She hath tied sharp-toothed unkindness like a vulture here. I can scarce speak to thee without depraved equality. Oh, Regan,
I pray you, sir, take patience. I have hope. You less know how to value her desert than she to stand her duty.
Say, how's that?
I cannot think my sister in the least would fail in her obligations. If, sir, perchance she have restrained the riots of your followers, 'tis on such grounds and to such wholesome end, as clears her from all blame.
My curses on her!
Oh, sir, you are old. Nature stands in you on the very verge of her confine. You should be ruled and led by some discretion that discerns your state better than you yourself. Therefore, I pray that to our sister you do make return. Say you wronged her, sir.
Ask her forgiveness. Do you but mark how this would look on our house? Dear daughter, I confess that I am old. Age is unnecessary. On my knees I beg that you'll vouchsafe me raiment, bed, and food.
Good sir, no more. These are unsightly tricks. Return you to my sister.
Never, Regan! She hath looked black upon me, struck me with a tongue most serpent-like upon the very heart. Oh, let the stored vengeances of heaven fall on her ingrateful top. Let the taking air strike her young body with flames. Oh, you nimble lightnings, dart your scalding flames flames into her scornful eyes. Infect her beauty, you fearsome falsehood!
Oh, bless God! So you wish on me when the rash mood is on!
Never, Regan, never. Your tender-hefted nature shall never give thee aught to harshness. Her eyes were fierce, yours do comfort and not burn. You better know the offices of nature, bonds of childhood, dues of gratitude. Your half of the kingdom hast thou not forgot, wherein I thee endowed. Who put my servant in the stocks?
Is your lady come?
Oh, this is a slave, whose easy borrowed pride dwells in the fickle grace of her she follows, out varlet from my sight.
What means your grace?
Who stopped my servant? Regan, I have good hopes thou didst not know on it, but who comes here? Oh, heavens! Oh, if you do love old men, if your sweet sway allows obedience, if you yourselves are old, come, take my part, stand down! Oh, are you not ashamed to look upon this face? Regan, wilt thou take her by the hand?
Why not by the hand, sir? How have I offended? All's not offense that dotage finds, and indiscretion terms so.
Oh, sides, you are too tough. Wilt thou yet hold? Who stopped my servant?
I sent her there, sir, for her own disservice deserved much less allowance.
You? Did you?
I pray you, sir. Being weak seems so. If, till the expiration of your month, you will return and sojourn with my sister. I am now from home and out of that provision, which shall be needful for your entertainment.
Return with her! No, rather I abjure all roofs and choose to wage against the enmity of the air, to be a comrade of the wolf and owl. Necessity shall pinch. Return with her! Nay, rather persuade me to be a slave and sumpter to this detested brood.
At your choice, sir.
Oh, I prithee, daughter, do not make me mad. But I'll not trouble thee. We'll no more meet, no more see one inch up one another. But yet thou art my flesh, my blood, my daughter. Or rather, a disease that's in my flesh, which I must needs call mine. Thou art a boil, a plague sore, an impost child bundled in my corrupted blood. Oh, but I'll not chide thee. Oh. Nor do I bid thee thunder better shoot or tell tales to thee to high judging Jove. Let shame come when it will. Men, when thou canst, be better at thy leisure. I can be patient. I can stay with Regan.
Not altogether so. I looked not for you yet, nor provided for your fit welcome.
These wicked creatures do yet look well favored when others are more wicked. Not being worse will stand in some rank of praise. Oh, heavens! Give me patience, patience I need! If it be you that stir these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not so much as to bear it tamely. Touch me with noble anger, and let not these women's weapons water drops stain my man's cheeks. No, you are natural hands. I'll have such revenges on you both that I should, that all the world shall. What they are yet I know not, but they shall be the terrors of the earth. Why do you think I'll weep? I'll not weep. I have full cause for weeping. But this heart shall break into 100,000 frauds, and are we? Oh, fool, I shall go mad!
guest, and now must needs taste his folly.
Tis best to give him way. He leads himself.
My lord, entreat him not to stay.
Alack, the night does come on, and the bleak winds do sorely ruffle. For many miles about there's scarce a bush.
Oh, sir, to willful men, the injuries that they themselves procure must be their schoolmasters. Shut up your doors.
Shut up your doors, my lord. 'Tis a wild night. My reading counsels well. Come out the storm. Exum.
Rumble! Crack thy cheeks and blow! Oh, thou cataracts and hurricanes! Spout of thou drench of steeples, ground and rocks! Thou sulphurous and thought-executing fires! Vodka is no cleaving thunderbolts! Sings my white head! And now, on shaking thunder, smite flat the thick fraternity of the world! Crack, trumpet! Bring nature's mold! Spill all at once the drinking grateful man!
Oh, not all. For holy water in the dry house is better than rainwater out of doors. Look not go in and ask thy daughter's blessing. Here's a night thing neither wise man nor fool.
Tremble, thy belly full! Spits fire, spout rain! Rain, wind, thunder, fire are your names! I tax not you, you elements, with unkindness! I never called you children, gave you kingdom! But yet, I call you servile ministers, who with two pernicious daughters have joined your high and gentle battles against the head so old and white as this. Oh, this foul!
Who's there?
Oh, there he is, grace of the company. That's wise man.
Alas, sir, are you here? Think the love the night of not such nights as these. The rascal skies gather the very wanderers of the charm and make them keep their caves. Since I was woman, such sheets of fire, such bursts of wind and rain, I never remember to have heard. Man cannot handle the affliction nor the fear.
Oh, let this dread God which keep this dreadful power o'er our heads. Find out their enemies now. Tremble, my wretch, that has within the undivulged crimes unwrit of justice. Thou unperturbed and a singular man of virtue, never practiced on that life. Pride of unsealing continence, close pent-up guilt. And cry these dread summoners' grace. I am a man more sick against than sinning.
Alas, bareheaded, good men were hard by here in the halls, and present will allege you against the tempest, while I to this barn house, hard against the stones whereof to praise, return and force their scanted courtesy.
Oh, my boy. Oh, Dusty, my boy. I'm cold. I'm cold myself. Where's this straw fellow? Oh, come, the art of our necessities is strange, that makes vital things seem precious. Oh, my poor fool. There is one part of my heart yet that is sorry yet for thee.
He that has a pilot with me, hold the wind and the rain, or make content with the fortunes and the rain and rain every day.
It's a brave night to pull the words in. I'll speak a prophecy ere I go. When priests are more in word than matter, when brewers mar their malt with water, when nobles are the tailor's suitors, that no heretics burn, the bunch of suitors. When every case in the law is right, no squire in debt, nor no poor knight. When slanders do not live in tongues, and cut purses come not to throngs. When usurers sell their gold in the field, and bawds and whores do churches build, then comes the time. Who lives to see it? That going shall be used with thee. This prophecy Merlin shall make, for I live before his time. Exit fool.
Alack, Edmund, I like not these unnatural dealings. When I desired their leave on, I pity him. They took from me the use of mine own house, charged me, unpainted their perpetual displeasure, neither to speak of him, entreat for him, nor any way sustain him.
Most savage and unnatural.
Go to, say you nothing. I have received a letter this evening. It is dangerous to be spoke. These injuries the king now bears will be revenged from. We must in kind to the king. I will go seek him and privily relieve him. Go you and maintain talk with the duke, that my charity be not of him perceived. If he asks of me, I am ill and gone to bed. Though I die for it, as is no less threatened me, the king, my old master, must be relieved. There is some strange thing to it. Edmund, pray you be careful.
This courtesy, forbid thee, shall the Duke instantly know. And of this letter too. This seems a fair deserving, and will bring me all that my father loses. No less than all. The younger rises when the old doth fall. Exit Edmund.
Here is the place, my lord, good my lord, enter the tyranny of the open night, too rough for man's nature to endure.
Let me alone!
Good my lord, enter.
Wilt thou break my heart?
I rather break mine own. Good my lord, enter.
Oh, thou think'st 'tis much. This contentious storm invades us to the skin. Why, so 'tis to thee. Oh, but when the greater malady is fixed, there the lesser is scarce felt. The tempest in my mind doth destroy all sense else save what clinks their filial ingratitude. To put me out of a night such as this. Oh, pour on! I forbid it! To put me out of a night such as this! Oh, Regan, Goneril, to do upon your poor frank father, whose good heart gave all. No, that way madness lies, no more of that.
Good my lord, enter here.
Oh, come on in here. Here's a spirit. Help, help.
Give me my hand. What's the matter?
Oh, spirit. He says his name. Poor Tom.
What is it that just grumbled there in the straw? Come forth.
Away! Away!
Thou fiend follows me. The sharp heart of the cold breeze goes. Cold and warm me.
Thou giving all to thy two daughters and come to this?
Is there anything to poor Tom? The foul fiend that led to fire and to flame. Poorly cool there, all in glad night. They died in his look, the rats made in his boot. That's it. The ride poor range, 20 goes for 4 inch bridges, of course, the old shadow for a train. You poor Thompson, Jeremy, who's the battle between next? Oh, there! And there! And there! And there!
What? Has this man given all to his two daughters? Wilt thou save nothing that thou give all?
Nay, he reserved a blanket else we had all been shaved.
All the plagues which in the pendulous hairs hang fated on men's faults, blind on this man's daughters.
He had no daughters, sir.
Oh, death, traitor! Nothing in nature could have made such lowness in man but his two unkind daughters. Is it the fashion now to do upon a discarded father such little courtesy on the flesh? Judicious punishment! 'Twas this flesh begot these pelican daughters! Oh, these pelican daughters! Back in half! Back in half! Oh, Tom!
It's cold night will turn us all to fools and madmen.
Okay, hear the foul fiend! Obey thy parents! Speak thy words justly! Swear not! Commit not to bear swords vows! 4 times ago! That were better in thy grave than to answer this extremity in the skies when thou hide with thy uncovered body! Is man no more than this? Consider him well. Thou owest the worm no silk, nor hath the beast no hide, the sheep no wool, the cat no perfume. Ah, already there's 3 armed and sophisticated. Unaccommodated man is no more such as this. A poor, barefoot, unclothed animal. Oh, you lendings! I'm about to be here!
There's a naughty night this winter. The gallows is a well-filled like a leisure's mark. That's false, so I got the rest of the money. Go! Look. Here comes the walking fire.
What's he?
Who is it? What is it you see?
What are you there? Her name?
Poor Tom.
The tadpole, the well-known tadpole walk. That about means furious. Oh, swallows cowed up the silence, drinks the green mat from the standing pool, swallows the old grass, and the ditch stone was ripped from tiding to tiding, stop punished and imprisoned. There was 6 stripes to his back, 3 stripes to his name, a horse to wear, and a weapon to ride. And lastly, some small frogs and deer. Having poor Tom's meal for 7 long years.
What, hath your grace no better company?
Oh, the master of my grace is a gentleman. Mono is called, and model.
Flesh and blood is grown so vile, my lord, that it doth hate what gets it.
Oh, poor Tom's cold.
Go in with me. My duty cannot suffer to obey in all your daughter's hard commands. Though their injunction be to bar my doors and let this tearless night take hold on you, yet have I ventured forth to come bring you where both fire and food is ready.
First, let me but speak with this philosopher. What is the cause of thunder?
Good my lord, take his offer, go into the house.
Oh, what is thy study?
To prevent the fiend, to kill vermin.
Importune him once more to go, my lord, his wits begin to be
Let's so blame him. His daughter seeked his death. That good Ken, she said it would be thus, or banished woman. Thou sayest the king grows mad. Tell me, friend, I am almost bad myself. I am son, now outlawed from my blood. He sought my life, but lately, very lately, I loved you, friend, though father, son dearer. Truth to tell, me grief hath crazed my race. What a night's this? I do beseech your grace.
How down you, sir, try your mercy. Noble philosopher, your company.
What Tom's it go?
In them, there, in the hall.
Come. Let's see no.
This way, my lord.
I will have my revenge ere I depart his house.
How, my lord, I may be censured that nature has thus given way to loyalty, something that fears me to think of.
I now perceive it was not altogether your brother's evil disposition that made him seek his death, but rather a provoking merit, set at work by reprovable badness in himself.
Oh, that I must repent to be just. This is the letter my father spoke of, which proves him an intelligent party to the king. Oh, that this treason were not so, nor I the detector.
Go with me to the Duchess.
If the matter of this paper be certain, you have mighty business in hand.
Sure false, it may be Earl of Gloucester. Seek out where thy father is, that he may be ready for apprehension. I lay trust upon thee, and thou shalt find your dear father in my love.
Exhumed.
She was better than the open air. Take it thankfully. I will piece out the comfort with what addition I can. I will not be long from you.
All of this impatience has given way to his wits. The gods reward your kindness.
Oh, most noble man of justice! Come, sit thou, most sacred sir, sit! Oh, now, you she-foxes!
How do you, sir? Standing on so amazed, will you lie down and rest?
No, I'll have their trial first. Bring in the evidence. Thou roadman of justice, take thy place.
Oh, let's deal justly. Sleepest or wakest now, jolly shepherd, thy sheep are in the corn, but with one blast from my minikin mouth, thy sheep shall take no harm. Cat is great.
Arraign her first! 'Tis gone on him! I hereby take my oath before this honorable assembly. She did take the poor king her father.
Come hither, mistress. Is your ring honorable?
She cannot deny it.
Crying mercy, I took you for a joint school.
Why, here's another comes who often looks proclaim what store her heart is made on. Justice or why does not let us escape? The whole corruption in the place, fire, plague. Oh,
Pity! Where is the patience you have so oft boasted to retain?
the little dogs and all, trained mad sweetheart. See, they bark at me. Almost anything in them, a marching cart. Being mad and black and white, toothed poisonous bite, long greyhound, nasty brim, brantle spaniel, cock limb, a bobtail type of cunning tail, tongue make them wig and wail. So, the shaking of my head, paws leap the hatch and all of them. Too deep, Cecil. Come, let's march the bears and market towns. Horton, my horn is strong. Then let them anatomize reeking. See what breeds about her heart. What cause in nature makes such hard hearts? You, sir, I entertain only, I do not like the fashion of your garments. You will say they are Persian attire. But let them be changed.
Now will you lie down and rest?
Make no noise, make no noise. Draw the curtains so. We'll go to supper in the morning. So.
And I'll go to sleep at noon.
Good friend, come hither. Where is the king, my master?
Here, but trouble not his wits, they're gone.
My good friend, I prithee, take up thy master. I have overheard a plot of death upon him. Take him in thy arms, if thou shouldst dally half an hour his life with thine, and all that offer to defend him stand in assured loss. Take up and follow me to some quick provision that will give thee safe conduct.
Oppressive nature sleeps, this rest may yet have bound his broken senses, but the convenience instead and hard cure.
Come away.
Exit. Oh, speedily to my lord of Albany. Show him this letter. See Dr. Bill in Gloucester.
Pluck out his eyes.
Leave him to my displeasure. How now? Where's the king?
My lord of Gloucester hath conveyed him hence.
A grateful fast is he.
My fastest courtier.
In your graces, good your friends, consider you are my guests. Do me no foul play, friends.
Bind him, I say.
Hard, oh filthy traitor.
To this chair. Bind him.
So what is such a traitor?
Grateful lady as you are, I'm none. In your graces, good your friends, consider I am your host. Do me no foul play, friends. The barber's hands, my hospitable favors, you should not ruffle thus. What will you do?
Come now, sir. What letters had you laid from the king?
Simple answer, for we know the truth.
And what confederacy have you with the traitors they put it in the kingdom?
To whose hands have you sent the lunatic king? Speak.
I have a letter sent out from one that's of a neutral heart and not from one opposed.
And false.
I would not see thy cruel nails pluck out his poor old eyes, nor thy dear sister in his anointed flesh dig boorish fangs. The city, with such a storm as would have buoyed up his bald head and yet quenched the still flames, and yet the whole time he hoped the heavens to rain. If wolves had howled at thy gate at that stern time, thou shouldst have said, good porter, turn the key, all cruels else subsiding. But I shall see the winged vengeance o'ertake such children.
See thou shalt never. Upon thine eyes I shall set my foot.
Hold your hand, my lord. I have served you since I was a child, but better service have I ne'er done you than now to bid you hold.
How now, you dog?
My villain!
Nay, then come and take the chance of anger.
Give me that sword. A peasant! Stand up,
Yes, Seymour!
Exhumed.
World, oh world. Thy strange mutations will make us hate you, lying on you the age.
Oh my good lord, I have been your father's tenant.
Awake! Get thee away, the comfort shall do thee no good, and all thee they may hurt.
Alas, sir, you cannot see your way.
I have no way, and therefore want no eyes. We stumbled when I saw. Well, God, to see our means secure us and our mere defects prove our commodity. Oh, dear son, Edgar, the food of thy abused father's wrath. When I lived to see thee in my touch, I'd say I had eyes again.
How now?
Who's this? Just poor man.
This is a beggar man.
A madman. And a beggar, too.
He has some sense, else he could not beg. Last night's storm I such a fellow saw, which made me think a man a worm. My son came into my mind, yet my mind was then scarce friends with him. I have heard more since. As flies to wanton boys are we to the gods, they kill us for their sport.
Alas, sir, he's mad.
'Tis the time's plague when the madmen lead the blind away. Do thy bidding, or rather do thy pleasure, above the rest be gone.
Poor Tom's a cold. Cannot dock it further.
Come near the fellow.
Last sentence. Bless your eyes, sir. They bleed.
Knowest thou the way?
Aye, forswade, footpath, both style and gait. Poor Tom has been scared of his good wits. Bless thee, good man's son, for the foul fiend.
There is a cliff, whose high and bending head looks fearfully into the confined deep. Bring me but to the very brim of it, and I'll repay the misery thou dost bear with something rich about me. From that place I shall go leading me.
Give me your hand. Poor Tom shall lead thee.
Exhumed.
Welcome, my lord. I marvel my mild husband not met you on the way.
Now where's your master? Madam, within but never man so changed. I told him you were coming. His answer was the worst of Gloucester's treachery, and of the loyal service of his son. When I informed him, he called me soft, and told me I had turned the wrong side out. What most he should dislike seemed pleasant
trusty servant shall pass between us. Ere long you are like to hear if you dare venture on your own behalf. Mistress's command. Kinder. This kiss, if durst speak, would lift my spirits up into the air. Conceive. And farewell.
Yours in the rings of death, my lady.
Oh, what the differences of man and man. My food usurps my body. I have been worth the whistle.
Oh, Goneril, you are not worth the dust which the rude wind blows in your face. I fear your disposition that nature which contemns its origin cannot be forwarded certain in itself. She that herself will silver in this branch from the material sap must perforce wither and come to deadly use.
No more, the text is full.
Wisdom and goodness to the vile seem vile. Filths save but themselves. What have you done? Tigers, not daughters. What have you performed? A father, a crisis stage man, whose reverence even the head of Bera would lick. Most barbarous, most degenerate have you managed. Could my good brother suffer you to do it? A man, a prince by himself benefited. If that the heavens do not their visible spirit sink quickly down to tame these vile offenses, it will come. Humanity must perforce prey on itself like monsters of the deep.
Milk-livered man! That bears a cheek for blows, a head for wrongs, that knows not that fools do those villains pity that are punished.
See thyself, devil! Permanent formity seems not the being so horrid as a woman! Thou change yourself, not a thing! Or shame the monster of thy feature! What my business to let these hands obey my blood thereafter dislocate and tear thy flesh and their bones!
Bury you!
However, in the woman's shape of children! What news?
Oh, my good lord. The Duke of Cornwall's dead. Slain by his servant, going to put out the eye of monster.
This shows you are above. You justices at these hour the crimes so speedily can venge. No poor Gloucester. Lost his eye?
Both. Both, my lord. This letter, madam, craves a speedy answer. Tis from your sister.
One way I like this news well. But being widowed and my Gloucester with her maid, and all the building in my fancy pluck upon the hateful life. I'll read and answer.
Exhibit.
Dear Father, it is thy business that I go about. My mourning and important tears have pity.
Exhibit.
But are my brother's powers set forth?
Aye, madam.
Himself in person there?
Madam, with much ado, your sister is the better soldier.
Lord Edmund spake not with your lord at home?
No, madam.
What might import my sister's letter to him?
I know not,
Faith, he has posted hence on a serious matter. Edmund, I think, is gone, in pity of his misery, to dispatch his nighted life. Moreover, to describe the strength of the enemy.
I must needs after, madam, with my mother.
Stay with us! The ways are dangerous.
I may not, madam. My lady charged my duty in this business.
Why does she write to Edmund? Might not you transport her purposes by word? Be like something I know not what. I'll love thee much. Let me unseal the letter.
Madam, I had rather not.
I know that your lady does not love her husband. I'm sure of that. And at her late being here, she gave strange Oleg and most speaking looks at noble Edmund. I note you of her bosom.
Aye, madam.
I speak in understanding. You are, I note. Therefore, I do advise you, take this note. My lord is dead. Edmund and I have talked, and more convenient is he for my hand than for your lady's. You may gather more. If you do find him, give him this. And when your mistress hears thus much from you, I pray you, call her desire, her wisdom to her. So fare thee well. And if you do chance to hear of that blind traitor, preferment falls on him that cuts him off.
Would I could meet him, madam. I should show a party I do from.
Fare thee well.
When shall we come to the top of that same hill?
I can climb up it now. Look how we labor.
Methinks the ground is even.
My horse, steep hark. Do you hear the sea?
No, truly.
Then your other senses grow unperfect by your eyes'
So
anguish.
may it be indeed. Methinks thy voice is altered, now speakst in better manner and phrase than thou
Thou
didst.
much deceived in nothing of my change.
Methinks you're better spoken.
Here's the place, come stop. Oh, 'tis much frightful and dizzying to cast one's eyes so low, although not, lest my brain turn and my head topple down ere long.
Send me where you stand here.
You are now within 1 foot of the extreme verge. For all beneath the moon would I not leap upright.
Let go my hand. Go thou further off, bid me farewell.
Fare thee well, sir.
With all my heart.
My trouble is despair. Is done to cure it.
Oh, you mighty gods! This world I do renounce. Shake patiently my great affliction off. If I could bear it longer and not fall to quarrel with your great opposeless wills, my snuff and loathed part of nature should burn itself out. If I come out, bless him, the fellow. Fare thee well!
Sir! Oh, wake up, sir! Oh, you mean pass indeed. Oh, yeah, you're alive! Sir, wake up! What are you, sir?
Wait and let me die.
I should let head, but thou dost breathe that filled with heavy substance. Bleedest not, speakest, art sound. 10 masts make not the distance when thou hast perpendicularly fell. Thy life's a miracle, speak yet again.
What have I fallen or no?
Cry from the dread peak, the dread summit of the chalky bourne. But look up, sir. The shrill gorge sounds of what cannot be seen or heard. Sir, but look up.
Black, I have no eyes. Oh, wretchedness to have that benefit to end itself by death. It was yet some comfort when misery could beguile the tyrant's rage and frustrate his proud will.
Give me your hand. How feelest it? Feel you your legs, you stand.
Too well, that's what all their affliction, to live to cry out enough, and die.
They are free and patient thoughts. You consul. Safer sense would ne'er accommodate his master thus.
Thou canst not touch me for coining! I am the king himself!
What sigh, piercing sight.
Oh, nature's above art in that respect.
There has oppressed money!
That fellow bears his bow like a crow keeper. Throw me a clothes yard. Look, there a mouse. Peace, peace. Here, this piece of toasted cheese will do it. There's my gauntlet. And now, I'll set to it like a giant! Oh, well flown, bird! Oh, in the cloud, Give the word.
No, that voice! The trick of that voice I do well remember. Is it the king?
Aye. Every inch a king. What? Does I not see how the subject does quake when I but glare at him? I pardon that man's life. But what was thy cause? Adultery? Oh, thou shalt not die. Die for adultery? No. The wren goes to it, and a small gilded fly does lecher in my sight. Oh, let copulation thrive! For Gloucester's bastard son was kinder to his father than my 3 daughters got to a lawful sheets.
Ruined piece of nature, this great world shall wipe itself out to naught. Dost thou know me?
I remember thine eyes well enough. What dost thou squeamy at me? No, do thy worst, blind Cupid.
Take this for a report, it is. My heart breaks it.
Read thou this challenge. Mark with the penning of it.
What with the case of eyes?
What art thou with me there then? No eyes in thy head, nor no money in thy purse. Your eyes are in a heavy case, thy purse in a light. But you do see how this world goes.
I see it feelingly.
What art mad? Thou needs no eyes to see how this world goes. Look with thine ears. See how yon justice rails against yon simple thief. Huh? Justice, thief. Then, change places. And handy-dandy. Which is the justice, which is the thief? Thou hast seen a farmer's dog bark at a beggar! Why dost thou lash that horn, you rascal beetle? Why dost thou lash or strip thine own back? Thou dost hotly lustest to use her in that kind for which thou whipp'st her. The usurer hangs the cousiner. Oh, through tattered clothes, small vices do yet appear. Rich robes and furs hide all, plate shinn with gold. The strong lads of justice, heartless braves, armed in rags, a pygmy straw does pierce it. Come, if thou wilt but weep my fortunes, thou shalt have my eyes. I know thee well enough. My name is Gloucester. Thou must be patient with me. I came crying hither. Thou dost know how, when we are born, we wail and cry. Let me preach to thee. Come. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. Aye, it is a good block. 'Twere a delicate stratagem to shoe a troop of horse or felt. But I'll put it in proof for thee. And when I've stolen upon these sons-in-law, why then, kill, 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 kill,
Gentle gods, take my breath from me. Let not my worser spirit tempt me again to die before you, please.
Pray you well, Father.
So what are
A
you?
most poor man, made up, known to fortune's blows. And through the art of knowing and feeling sorrows and pregnant to good pain. Come. Take my hand. I will lead you to some time.
Many thanks. The bounty and the benison of heaven to boot and boot.
A proclaimed prize most happy, that Isla's head of thine was first framed flesh to raise my fortunes. Thou old unhappy traitor, briefly thyself remember, the sword is out, then must destroy thee.
Let thy friendly hand put strength enough to it.
Wherefore, bold peasant, darest thou support a published traitor? Hence, lest the infection of his fortune take like hold on thee, let go his arm.
I won't let go. Until further occasion.
Let go, slave, or thou die.
Hey, gentlemen, go your way. Let the poor folk pass. Nay, come not near the old man. Go away.
Out, dunghill.
She's dead. My only regret is that she knows death. Oh. Leaves, gentle wax and manners, blame us not. To know our enemies' minds, we've ripped their hearts. Their papers is more lawful. Plot against her virtuous husband's life, in exchange for my brother. Of the sands will break thee up this post unsanctified and murderous election. In the mature time, I will strike the sight of his death practice due for him 'tis well, of his death and business I know well.
The king is mad. Stiff. My vile sense that I stand up. I have ingenious feelings of my huge sorrows. Better I to describe, so should my thoughts be severed from my griefs and woes by wrong imaginations lose the knowledge of themselves.
Oh, give me your hand. I will leave.
Exude.
O thou good Kent, how shall I live and work to match thy goodness? My life will be too short, and every measure fail me.
To be acknowledged as o'erpaid, my reports go with the modest truth, nor more nor clipped, but so.
You better stood it. These weeds are memories of those worser hours. I pity, put them off.
Pardon me, dear madam, yet to be known shortens my made intent. My boon may make it you do not know me until time and I think should meet.
Then be it so, my good lady. Oh, you kind gods, hear this great breach in his abused nature. The untuned and jarring senses, oh, wind up of this child-changed father. Dear father, restoration hang thy medicine on my lips, and let this kiss repair those violent harms that my two sisters have in thy reverence made. Had you not been their father, these white flakes had challenged pity of them. Was this a face to be opposed against the warring winds, to stand against the deep, dread-bolted thunder? In the most terrible and nimble stroke of quick cross lightning to watch. Poor Perdue, with this thin helm, mine enemy's dog, though he had bit me, should have stood that night against my fire. And wast thou father. To hobble thee with swine and rogues forlorn and short and musty straw, alack! Alack! 'Tis wonder that thy life and wits at once had not concluded all. He waits. How does my royal lord? How fares your majesty?
Thou dost me wrong to take me from my grave. Thou dost soul in bliss, but I am bound upon a wheel of fire, that even these tears do scald like molten lead.
Sir, do you know me?
I know you are a spirit. Come. When did you die? Where have I been? Where am I? Fair Twilight, I am mightily abused! I would fain die of pity to see another thus.
Oh, look upon me, sir. Hold your hands in benediction over me. No, sir, you must not kneel.
Pray do not mock me. I'm a fond, old, foolish man, 80 years and upward, not an hour more nor less. And to deal plainly, I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you, and know this woman, but I am vaguely doubtful, for I cannot discern wherefore I am, nor does all my skill tell me where came these garments, or where I did lodge last night. Do not laugh at me, for as I am a man, I do think this lady to be my child Cordelia.
So I am.
What are the tears wet? Fay, pray, weep not. If thou hast poison, I'll drink it. I know thou dost not love me. I now do remember that your sisters have done me wrong. They have no cause, you have some.
No cause, no cause.
Do not abuse me.
Please, your highness, walk.
Thou must bear with me a while. Pray forget and forgive. I am old now and foolish.
My point and period will be thoroughly wrought, or well or ill, as this day's battles fought.
Exit
Sister's man is certainly miscarried.
It is to be doubted, madam.
Now, sweet lord, you know the goodness I intend upon you. Tell me, but truly, but then speak the truth. Do you not love my sister?
Oh, in honor, love.
But have you never found my brother's way to the forfended place?
That thought abuses you.
I'm doubtful that you've been conjunct in bosom with her, as far as we call hers.
No, by my honor, madam.
I never shall endure her. Dear my lord, be not familiar with her.
A very loving sister, well bemet. Sir, it is I hear the king has come to his daughter, whom I fear most just causes may compose.
Sir, you speak nobly.
Why is this reason?
Combined together against the enemy for these domestic and particular broils about the question. Here.
Let's then determine with the ancient of war on our proceedings.
Very well, I shall attend to it, your tent.
If you e'er have the grace to speak with man so poor, give me one word.
I'll overtake you. Speak.
Before you fight the battle, oath this letter. If you miscarry, your business about the world hath ended. Machination ceases. Fortune love you.
Exude.
To both these sisters have I sworn my love. Each jealous of the other, as the stung are of the other. Which of them shall I take? Both. Both remain alive. To take a widow exasperates, makes mad her sister goneril. But hardly should I keep up my side of the bargain, her husband being alive. Let her who would see him dead devise his speedy taking off. And as for the mercy, which he intends for Lear and Cordelia, no, I shall never see his pardon. For my state is on me to defend, not to debate.
Exit entrance.
Old men, keep the hollow this retreat for company. Pray that the right may thrive. If I ever come back to you, I'll bring you comfort.
Let's go with you, sir.
And tell old tales and hear poor rogues talk of court news. And we'll talk with them too. Who loses and who wins, who is in and who's out. And so we'll take upon the mystery of things as if we were God's spies. And we'll wear out in a walled prison the packs and sects of great ones that ebb and flow under the moon.
Take them away.
Oh, upon such sacrifices, Cordelia, the gods themselves throw incense. He that parts us now shall take a brand from heaven and fire the tents like foxes.
Exit.
fortune led you well. You have the captives, we do require them of you. So to use them, as we shall find, their safety and our merits may equally determine.
Methinks our pleasure might have been demanded, ere you had spoke so far. He bore the commission of mind, place, and person.
Not so hot. In his own graces he doth exalt himself more than in your edition.
In my rights, be me invested, he compares the best.
That should be most if he has been you.
Jesters do oft prove prophets.
How? The Ivor told you that, but a squint.
Lady, I am not well, else I should answer from a full-floored stomach.
You need to enjoy him.
The throne lies not in your door.
Nor in mine, Lord.
Hear reason. Every man arrests you on capital treason, and in thine entrains this gilded circuit. How prove on thy heart, thou art Shakespeare, that thou art to nothing less than I have here proclaimed thee.
Here's my exchange. He who saves me does like me not. I will defend my truth and honor firmly.
My sickness comes upon me!
She is not book. Get back to my chambers!
Huh?
If there be any man of quality or degree within the lists of the army who will maintain upon Edmund, supposed Earl of Gloucester, that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear.
And what are you? Your name, your quality?
No less than in blood now, I get it. Ignore, have wrong. My name is Edgar, and I'm father's son. The gods are just, and of our pleasant vices make instruments to harm us. The dark and vicious place that he got can cost him his eyes. Draw your sword, that if my word offends thee, that arm will do thee justice. Here is mine. Despite thy victor's sword, fire new fortune, thy valor and thy heart, thou art a traitor. To the gods, to thy brother, to thy father, say thou no. This sword, this arm, my best spirits have been proof upon your heart, to which I speak, thou liest.
Back do I toss these treasons to thy head, with the hell-hits in thy arm round thy heart. Though they scarcely glance by and barely bruise, this sword shall give them instant way, when they shall rest forever!
Where have you hid yourself? How have you come to know the miseries of your father?
By nursing them, my lord. Look as you did something more to say.
If there be more woeful, hold it in, for I am almost ready to dissolve hearing of this.
It would seem a time for much love and not sorrow. But another told me the most piteous tale of Lear that e'er ever received, and upon hearing it, the strings of life began to crack. There I left her tranced.
But who was this?
Kent! The most banished Kent, who followed her enemy king and did him service improper for a slave. sister, by her appointed, she hath confessed. Was contracted to them both. All three now marry in an instant. Here comes Kent.
Oh, is this she? Tom will not allow the compliment which very manners urges.
I am come to bid my king and master ride good night. Is he not here?
Fingers forgotten! Speak, Edmund! Where's the king? And where's Cordelia?
And yet Edmund was beloved. The one slew the other for my sake, and then afterwards fordid herself.
To whom?
And now my writ is on the life of Lear and Cordelia. On what office? Oh, my captain, he hath permission from thy wife and me to hang Cordelia in her prison cell and to lay the blame on her own despair that she fordid herself.
Curse thee for thy life! You are made of stones! And I, your eyes, your tongues, I will use them such that heaven's vault should crack! For now she's gone forever! I know that one dies when one lives. She's dead as earth. But which one of you shall lend me a looking glass? Why of her breath but mist to stain the stone? Why then she lives?
Oh, my good master.
Bring it away!
Noble Kent, your friend.
Oh, death trade us all! I might have saved her! But now she's gone forever. Oh. What is it thou sayest? Her voice was ever soft, gentle and low. I'm old now, and these same crosses do spoil me.
If fortune brag of two she loved and hated, one of them we behold.
This is a dull sight. Are you not Kent?
The same! Your servant Kent!
You are welcome hither.
All's cheerless, dark, and deadly. Your eldest daughters have foredone themselves and desperately are dead.
Aye, so I think.
He knows not what he says. In vain it is we present us to him. Edmund is dead.
Dost thou not see this? Pray you undo this pattern! Dost thou not see? Look upon her! Look her lips! Look upon her! Look! He thinks more than
No, that's not his boast! He hates him much that upon the rag of this tough room would stretch him out longer!
He's gone indeed.
'Tis a wonder he has endured so long, he but usurped his life.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest hath borne most. We that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.
I have a journey, sir, shortly to go. My master calls me. I must not say no.